Hey there, Bob from Oregon's Constant Garden. Welcome to the OCG Fam Show to you, my YouTube buddies. What's going on? Let me know in the comments and we'll talk about it after the show. But right now, let's just get into the show. Very specific thing today. When you're doing slurry test, as I'm hoping a lot of you are, how dry, how moist does the soil need to be? We had a question about that on the show, on the viewer question show, and I thought it was a good answer from Scott. I think you'll find it interesting. I'd like you to watch it. I'll talk to you after.
Dubs McGee, how dry or moist does the soil sample have to be for testing? I assume we're talking, a slurry test. Yeah. Does it, it certainly matters if it's super dry or super wet, but does it matter in the
bone dry? And I see a lot of guys that are like, oh no, you have to wait till it's totally bone dry. And it's like, man, your plants are going to be mad at you if you have to wait every time to do that. So
also, wouldn't you think that I'm going to get not as good of a mix of my water and my soil if that soil's kind of hydrophobic for being so bone dry?
People complain. They're like, I need more than an ounce of water to get my ounce of soil. And it's like, well, it's because it's so dry. You probably have an ounce and a half of soil that's been dehydrated to an ounce. So, yeah, no, I like, 15, 20% moisture content, real easy to figure out. Yeah. Or basically, bag moist is ideal. Because it's holding some moisture, but it's not wet.
So swamp or desert, no good. In the range of reasonable, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, swamp and you don't want to. If you just water today, it's too wet. And if it's been 3 days, it's probably fine. And if it's super bone, and take a bone dry. Just know that if you're taking a bone dry one, you just might have to be 1.25 ounces of water, like 1.25 to 1. Okay. Because it's not the same volume. When it's super dry, you can put a lot more in there. If it's moist, it kind of has more volume to it.
Would you say that more so than figuring that out, you should consistently try to do it the same every time? Same bat time, same bat channel, and so that you can see a trend as opposed to dry this time, wet that time.
Well, yeah, if you know that the last time, man, it seems a lot drier last time, then you might want to wait or at least document the fact that this one was a little more. But if you aim for like damp or moist, but not, you shouldn't be able to squeeze water out of it, but you should be able to pick it up, squeeze it, and it should kind of hold shape. Yeah. If you squeeze it and it just falls off, that's really dry. You might want to add just a little bit more water to hydrate it, and then do your slurry test.
Okay.
Just add a little more water for the bone dry ones, but ideally, I like it to be bag moist for slurries. Because I don't dry out in between feedings because I feel like that you just play catch up to hydrophobic soil, and I don't want having hydrophobic soil is a pain in the butt.
Okay, what do you think? Informative, entertaining, helpful? Did it bring up any comments or questions? Do you have any other questions about nectar that we can use for the viewer questions episode that's coming up? Throw them in the comments. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. The OCG Fam Show. Pretty good. It happens every day. It's the OCG Fam Show. See you tomorrow.